Hey guys, Dr. Shook here. Hope you're doing well. As you can see, I'm in my infrared sauna, and I spent a lot of time in here just kind of thinking about my day and a lot of things, whatever comes into mind. Kind of like meditation, not necessarily any specific type, but just thinking about my day-to-day things, the future, past, whatever comes into my mind. And one of the things that I was thinking about when I first got in here was basically this important concept that I think everyone needs to be able to visualize and see as part of their future, or it's going to be very difficult for them to heal and to get well. So one of the things that I ask a lot of the people that I work with one-on-one is I have them fill out questionnaires, prior to even meeting them. And I ask them, where do you see yourself in the future? Can someone visualize themselves? Do they believe in the future? Do they believe that they can be well? Can they visualize themselves in the future with a life where they have plenty of energy? Their metabolism's better. They're not on this roller coaster of spikes and dips in energy. Whatever their problem is, can you see yourself in the future? Do you believe it's possible? Do you believe it's possible? Can you see yourself in the future? Can you visualize yourself doing the things that you're unable to do right now? Can you see that? Because if you can't, and you're like, no, I can't visualize myself. I don't, and you're so kind of focused on around your current state of being that you can't see yourself healthy. You can't visualize yourself in the future being well. It's a real problem. It's a problem because I believe that if you can't actually see yourself, you can't even imagine yourself in a future where you're healthy, your life is better, then you gotta work on that. You've really got to believe that it's possible, because it's are you guys familiar at all with like visualization or imagery and actually trying to visualize and see see a situation, put yourself into it, and even rehearse it? Because in sports psychology, it's something that it's very popular, and the reason for it is because we know that whenever you do these practices, this mental rehearsal, whenever you focus and you immerse yourself in the experience, like let's say you're an athlete and you're trying to get better at maybe a golf swing or something, right? And you can sit there and you can feel that. Let's say you're on the golf course and it's a sunny day and you feel the heat of the sun, and you feel yourself getting up to tee off and you're balancing, and you feel your posture. You feel a little bit of a breeze maybe coming towards you. You can smell the grass. You can hear the birds chirping. You can feel the club in your hand. You can feel your balance. You can feel your stance. Right? You're immersing yourself, and you're envisioning smell, sight, every sense, touch. You're feeling the breeze, balance and proprioception. You're hearing, like I said, the sounds. All these things. You're feeling the muscle tension. You're feeling your posture. All of these things, and then you visualize. While all that's happening, you're backswing, and you're coming back and you're swinging through. You're making contact with the ball. You're visualizing where it goes. You're in your backswing and you're holding it. The reason that I'm using the sports analogy for your own health is because if you can't see yourself in a future, well, first of all, sports physiologists, they know that when they monitor like the person's muscles, they look at the firing of the neurological pathways. The person is literally activating those same pathways that are occurring that they use during that activity. So it's like a mental rehearsal. It's the next best thing to practicing it. And that mental rehearsal is what really sets a lot of elite performing athletes apart from people that are not at the top of the game. So when you start looking at yourself and your ability to be well, you need to visualize yourself in a place where, let's say you have let's say that your health is so poor that you don't have energy to do the things with your family, your kids or your grandkids, right? Let's say that's an example, because that's a real problem that we see a lot of people having. They cannot do the things in life that they want to, and in particular if it revolves around their other family members, children or grandchildren. It's huge, huge issue. It's a huge quality of life problem. So envision yourself, can you envision yourself, and practice this, a future where you are able to do the things with them, everything that you want to do, where you're able to play with them, where you're able to travel with them, where you're able to go to their school events, where you're able to, partake in the things that they do day to day, play with them, get on the floor with them, teach them, have the mental capacity and energy to follow through and to do those things with them. And if you cannot envision that, if you cannot believe that's even possible, it becomes much harder to achieve it. So the reason I say, can you see it, is because I think that belief that you can be well is important. I think there are a lot of different ways that affects our real physiology, like our stress responses and everything. Is if you can't believe it, you're likely. I don't think you're as likely to achieve it, because there's a lot of self-doubt. There's also a stress response that comes with that, especially if you're constantly focusing on where I am today, and it's you're kind of anchored in your current state of being. I'm not saying it's easy to do, especially when you don't feel well, but it's a mental exercise that I think is really helpful. It's just visualization. And if you can't see yourself in that future, it's going to be harder to get there. That literally changes firing of neurological networks in your brain. It strengthens neurological pathways, and I think it's a really important step in dealing with the stress responses that a lot of us deal with the limitations of our diagnoses, right? Of the way that we feel. So it's one piece of a bigger puzzle, guys, but it's something that so few people talk about, because you're like, oh, that's hokey. Okay. Well, it's also neuroscience. So you can look at it a lot of different ways. I think it's a really important thing. If I'm working with someone, or I'm considering working with someone one-on-one, it's a really important thing that they have a belief in themselves, right? And a lot of times they come to me and I give them the hope that they can be well. But what you need is, regardless, of me, is you need an unwavering determination and belief that you will be healthy, that you are on your way to health. I truly believe that, because I've seen a lot of people that they try something and then what it does is they have a belief that they can be better. They try something, maybe it doesn't meet their expectations, and so then they're even lower. Like, nothing can help me. There's a lot of self-focus and self-doubt that creeps in because they failed at something. Guys, there is an answer. There is an answer, I believe that, for every one of you. And the one thing that will get you closer to that answer is an unwavering belief in yourself that you will be healthy. No matter what happens. I'm going to put my best into this thing that you're doing, whatever you're focusing on, to get well and to have better health. And you're going to make the best of it. You're going to have a great outcome with it. And no matter what, you're going to learn from it. Don't always stay focused on the fact that you will be healthy. And if you don't, something doesn't, you try a diet or something, for example, or you try a new supplement, and that doesn't meet your expectation that you thought it would. Well, then guess what? There's always something else that you can do. You learn from that process, and you're on to the next thing. You've ruled one more thing out, and you've got another thing available to you to help you regain your health. There's something else there, right? So it's more about this unwavering belief, this perspective, this attitude that is really coming from this place of gratitude to walk on this earth another day, right? There's a lot of things that we can focus on that are pulling us down and tearing us apart. And I try to shift focus to the real possibilities, to the fact that there is I believe that every one of us have a way to achieve optimal health, right? It's really that unwavering belief that you can and will be healthy is really important. I see it a lot. It's something that I always look for. It's like that intangible thing. And so I try to teach you guys about some of these concepts that aren't necessarily, as tangible, like a diet or a supplement or a test or something that you can do, because we all want to grasp and we all like to gravitate towards, or at least I do, things that are very tangible. And I think that's an important thing to do. I mean, I think it's an important thing to look at the things that are measurable, and to those help to give us confidence that we can achieve better health. But you have to be determined, no matter what, to be healthy, that you will be healthy. You believe that no matter where you are today, no matter what happens tomorrow. Can you see it? Can you visualize it? Do you believe you can achieve it? Do you believe you can? And if you don't, if you have a problem with doing that, just practice. Just practice. Start with thinking about the opportunity that you have of today, right? The thing that this opportunity that you have to wake up and take another breath, because a lot of people don't have that. And it's real easy to get caught up on the things that are happening to us acutely, like the things that are going on right then that make us not feel well. But you got a fighting chance. You got a fighting chance. You got a chance. You woke up. You're still breathing. One foot in front of the other. Belief that you will be healthy. Believe that you will be healthy. Focus on the fact that you have an opportunity, and today is your day. No one will tell you who you are or what you can be. No one will tell you what you are capable of. No one will box you into this disease, this label. No one will do that. That is a state of adaptation of your body due to something environmental, whether it be diet, whether it be stresses, whether it be infections, whether it be chemical exposures. Something is forcing your body into a state of adaptation. That's what I believe. Autoimmunity, it's a state of adaptation. So, unwavering belief, I can and will be healthy. Today is my day. I woke up and I'm breathing. A lot of people don't have that chance. Don't have that chance. So you can say a lot of things and you can tear down the idea that I'm giving you here. But you're breathing, and there's a lot of people that don't have the opportunity of today. So you can decide that today is your day. Every day is your day. You are thankful. You are going to achieve health. You are on your way to health. And be grateful for every opportunity that we have in front of us. It's something really easy to lose sight of. Hey guys, sorry we're losing some of the connection. The sauna's hot. Sauna's at about 140 right now, 142. So the phone's going to shut off in a second. I'm just going to tell you. It's going to shut down, and there's nothing I can do about it. So main thing is, I've said what I need to say, really. Focusing on these things that we need to be focused on gratitude every day first. And that helps to give you perspective, guys. I use the 5-minute journal. It's one of the best things I've ever done. I think I was saying I've lost a lot of people throughout my life. I've lost best friends way too early. I've lost family members, and as far as that goes, you just know that you have this opportunity today. And I mean, it's one of the reasons that motivates me to continue teaching you guys, get on here and talk to you about these concepts, because I think that belief and that recognition of your opportunity is enough to give you motivation and hope that you feel obligated to continue moving forward. To honor everyone else that doesn't have the chance you have, at the minimum. The belief that, though, there are people still in your life that you want to be there for, that's huge. Like I said, the children, the grandchildren, your family, your community, whatever that might be, is it's priceless. It's priceless. And that focus and that perspective will keep you putting one foot in front of the other, smiling, even if you're hurting, every single day. And I want to share that with you guys, because don't lose focus of that bigger picture, right? Don't lose focus of that, because it's easy to focus in on what's hurting you right then and focus completely in on yourself. And it's okay to talk about how you feel. I'm not saying that it's not a valid thing. But even through the pain, you have a choice. And, we all have to play the hand that we've been dealt, so to speak, right? Some of us are in really bad situations, all kinds of, from all kinds of different aspects of our life. And we have to make the best of that situation. And I believe that adversity is what makes people, what is it? Pressure that creates diamonds, right? I think that the stresses can create some amazing and beautiful people and great achievements and accomplishments. But you have to believe in yourself, and you have to be aware the opportunity that you have, because it's really easy to lose focus of, I have another opportunity today, you know, that this is a gift. So anyway, wanted to share that with you guys, and hope that wasn't offensive to anyone. It's not meant to be, but it's really important. I think it's one of the intangible things that we need to talk about, because if you're going to be well and healthy and have vibrant health beyond what you ever thought that you could have, you have to believe in yourself first. And you have to know that it's possible, and it will be accomplished, and it is being accomplished, and you are moving in that direction. And, you know, put the smile on, you know. So anyway, guys, appreciate you so much. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. It's about time for me to get out of here, but I appreciate you so much. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Hope this helps you to, you know, gain a little bit more perspective, get you closer to being healthy. And, you know, if there's anything that we can do to help you out, please let us know. Appreciate you. Hope you have a wonderful day. Talk to you again soon. Thanks.